Hey, my beautiful people. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm back. So, this is my regular live. We're going to be doing um, a live message. Um, and it's just going to be a collective message. I usually do these in the mornings or nighttime. I usually do these at night, but I told you guys that I was going to start to do them day and night, or at least try to, just so that I can reach people that are not available at night because I do tend to go on really late. Um, Hope you guys are having a good morning. Today's the full moon in Pisces. I just did the collective. Please check that out when you get a chance. All right. I'm just gonna message my moderator. What's up, you guys? Yesterday I had to take a day off, so sorry if you guys missed me. I had to take a day off just to rest. I didn't work at all yesterday, and I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about that. Usually, I work 7 days, but I do at least some sort of work, and I didn't do anything yesterday but lay on the couch. I was a big couch potato. Um, but I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. So we're starting a new week with a full moon. Okay, let's second. I'm gonna get started with the collective, and then I'm gonna get to work. Ooh, did I do something wrong? I did do something wrong. 1 second, my loves. Okay. I can't see from this angle. I'm trying to type something and I'm trying to make sure I'm spelling stuff right, but I can't see. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm back. I am still without a phone. Yes, ma'am. Um, yes, I have some money, but I am also trying to make sure that all my bills are going to be paid this month before I can splurge on a new phone. So I'm just letting you guys know because that does kind of hinder me a little bit. But like I said, I'm not usually someone that gets a lot of phone calls, but I do have email access, Instagram. So you guys can still reach me if you need to reach me. But as far as my phone calls, the only person that really calls my phone is my dad. You know, I have one friend that I speak to daily, and then that's it. I really don't really talk on the phone outside of with other people, so that's why I'm not really tripping. Most of my family they email me or um, I have other tools to communicate. I have my son's phone here if I have an emergency, but I'm still working on getting a device. It's just with the whole start of the month, um, with my son having COVID and stuff, that kind of really took me away from really going hard. But I am going to be going hard these next few days just to kind of get things back in order and get things back balanced. Hey, thank you. Can you put the stuff? I forgot to tell you to put the stuff in capital letters, but it's okay. Let me just pin this. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's get started with the collective. I know the last live we had a few people jumped in. Hopefully they'll jump in again. Um, I wanted to get the full message out first before I go live. So let's see what the collective message. Ooh, okay, spirit. These two cards flew out. We have real estate. Somebody is moving. Okay, somebody is moving. And then I have unethical. Somebody is moving out. That's so weird. These just flew out. And somebody is moving. Are you guys planning on moving? Maybe you have someone in your home that needs to move out. Clarify. real estate and transportation. So maybe you wanted to move. Maybe you're dealing with a landlord that's being unethical. That's very interesting. I don't know what this is about, but yeah, you have some sort of challenge, obstacle. It has to do with maybe a home. There's a decision that needs to be made. Something's faded. Somebody's moving. I don't know what this is about. Is this about? Let me see. Yeah, lessons of Mars, lessons of Pluto. There's manipulation, cheating. Somebody's moving out of a home because of cheating. Yeah, we have mutual symbiotic. We have someone here wanting, maybe you have somebody coming in for reconciliation. Okay, because I see someone moving. Who's moving? Something's fated to happen. Yeah, we have mutual symbiotic. Again, new pattern. Someone's coming in. Okay, someone's leaving someone and they're coming towards you. Oh shit. Somebody is moving out maybe today. I think somebody is moving out um or leaving behind their deceptive ways. But you have somebody wanting another chance. So you may get an apology today. Somebody may say, I'm so sorry. Or someone's moving in. Wow. I was looking at this as moving out, but somebody could be moving in. Someone could be coming in with their bag saying, I want to move in. Okay, I wonder who this is. I usually pick up the people in my chat. So it could be, we have a helper, health. Yeah, so if someone was being unethical, if someone was lying, this person wants, um, I feel like this person's wanting to come in. They need your help. Someone needs your help. We have help, and we have some situation that needed resolution will be resolved. Yeah, someone needs your help. Help. They're dealing with an unethical person or situation. Someone may be coming in or asking to move in, or you're getting help. You're getting help when it comes to some sort of situation where you were dealing with an unethical person. But I definitely see someone wanting another chance to make things right, a desire to do better. So yeah, Knight of Pentacles, this person, wow. This person may have had a hard time making a decision, may have been taking a long time when it came to making a decision or commitment, but I do definitely see that whatever the challenge or obstacle is, this person's making a decision. Yeah, Five of Swords, they're not conflicted or confused anymore about making this decision. They're ending something that was very burdensome. So this is someone that you're connecting to. Yeah, this is someone, I feel like you're going to be maybe wanting to reject this person, but this is some sort of unexpected change. Okay, I have Virgo, Sagittarius, energy, Knight of Wands, Virgo, Hermit, and then I have the Two of Pentacles. Someone's about to take a risk here. Okay, what's this Hermit energy? Yeah, it says we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. We have forgive. Someone's going to come in. Someone that's been silent is going to come in and ask for forgiveness. You feel this telepathically. You may feel this person. You may sense that this person's coming in. And we have the obstacle was a third party, or there was a cord to a third party. Okay, but there has been some sort of decision made. Okay, so what's this decision looking like? Because I felt like somebody was juggling, but I feel like there's a decision here. Two of Wands, yeah. Someone's coming out of denial, lessons of Neptune. That's what the Pisces full moon is about to reveal the truth to somebody, and this truth is going to help someone make a decision. Maybe someone's coming in wanting to reconcile. You need to be careful too. Make sure you keep your eyes open, your ears open, trust your gut. Let's see. Why are you asking them to trust their intuition with this Neptune card? Do you think this person's, yeah, we have patience. Yeah. You were waiting on divine timing, or just you've been waiting a long time. Our spirit is asking, spirit is letting you know divine timing is at hand. You definitely have some sort of message coming in. It says use words. It says your words have the power to influence others. Some of you guys, you feel tired and out of balance. when it comes to a financial situation. Yeah, but that's going to be healed. Like I said, somebody is coming in to heal a situation with you. They may email you. Yeah, there's a completion of a cycle. Someone's completing a cycle. They're coming towards you. Can we clarify white flag? Deception, feminine. Yeah, see, it says maybe this person does come towards you, but you may need to see. Maybe you need to make sure that you are looking at the situation clearly, because the Pisces energy can bring in fogginess. So, feminine, you're being asked to pay attention so that you don't fall for deception. And we have addictions. Yeah, you don't want to keep repeating the same pattern with somebody. Physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts. This could be your own self deception. You could be afraid, you could be deceiving yourself. That maybe something's going to come back around, something's going to be healed. Maybe this is the time to realize that there is potential for healing, or maybe not the potential for healing. Just think of the greater good to achieve a better outcome. What's the greater good? Yeah, Spirit says trust that you are being helped by the universe and your angels. Don't be intimidated. Um, if you feel unhappy with your life, you need to make changes so that you can be happy. You have to overcome your fear so you can be happy, because there's something coming in. You may be afraid of deception. We have parenthood. I feel like someone's releasing someone, or walking away from someone they have children with. Someone is releasing an emotional attachment to the past. This is about nurturing yourself, doing what's best for you. Tell me about angelic help in Gaia. This is a time to trust in the universe. The universe is working with you. That's what these two cards say. This is a time to trust in the universe. The universe is working with you. Yeah, you got somebody coming in. It's a new phase or a new person. I feel like maybe some of you guys need to let go of the idea that you are going to reconnect with someone. Maybe there is a need for you to forgive somebody so that you can move on. I don't know why this Ace of Swords is reversed. This is about maybe seeing something from a different perspective. Again, Spirit says forgive. That's what you need to do. Forgive someone. Um, you have a new phase in love coming. Yeah, you have a new beginning coming. This was part of your spiritual mission. You have a divine masculine coming in. This masculine is your energetic match. You're being asked to accept, okay, this destiny. Um, Remove this distance between you and this person. You and this person are meant to come together, but you're being asked to listen to your intuition. We have twin flames. We have past life soulmate. We have external party. I feel like there is somebody coming in, but I can't help but to think that this person is still juggling. Clarify masculine. Yeah. Oh, okay. The devil in reverse. Are you leaving this masculine behind, or is he leaving somebody behind? Six of Swords and the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, this person's about to come and speak up. We have the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups in the bottom and the Queen of Wands and the Moon. Whoever this person is, they're about to come in and speak. They're about to come in and speak to you. Could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Clarify. Someone's about to take action. If not, yeah, physical addictions. Distance. This person's ending, yeah, unexpected. There's a Tower. Red flag, Saturn. Why are you saying pay attention to the red flags? We have stalemate. It's a stalemate situation. Someone needs to take decisive action. Yeah, someone's about to take action. They're being triggered to do something. But are you meant to accept this offer? What are you meant to do? Because I do feel like there may be an offer. What is the feminine meant to do? Is she meant to take this offer or walk away? I feel like your spirit is saying avoid. I keep feeling like there's a third party, avoidance. There could be, the spirit may be telling you don't go back into the cycle with this person. Why are you telling feminine to avoid? Why are you telling the feminine to avoid? Because the time might not be right. Let me double check that. You may need to avoid because the time might not be right. This person may still be dealing with a third party. They still need to cut a third party off or still have an ending. I feel like it's just divine timing is at play. Something will be resolved. Let me just make sure. Clarify. Avoid third party rejection. I wonder if you're happy without me. I regret lying to you. I want to share my good news. So this person's saying they learned a lesson about a third party. What is this lesson? Yeah, and they can't stop thinking about you. I hid who I really am. Why is divine timing here? Why is the divine timing? Yeah, someone. This is the time. This is why the Wheel of Fortune's here. The timing's not right for somebody to come in and communicate. They're coming in because they want to let you know they want to be more than friends. But can this person be trusted? I don't know. Can this person be trusted? Can you be trusted? You were the best thing in my life. And this person's now realizing that they're coming in, they're about to take a risk. Whoever this is, could be a fire sign or just a man that wants to take action towards a feminine and wants to make things right. It's going to happen in divine timing, of course, because they're having a completion. This person misses you. They're thinking about you and they are now seeing the truth. And because they see the truth about this third party, they want to come and make an offer. But right now, you guys are at a distance. They haven't come in just yet. They're looking at you. They're presently learning a lesson, but they're about to reveal the truth. Some of you guys, it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They're about to come in with some truth. Again, divine timing. I think that there is some sort of longing, or there's a separation because someone has to come out of denial or come out of some sort of illusion, and then they can make this. They can have they can communicate to you because somebody here is stuck in an illusion. What is it that this person needs to see, or you could be the one stuck in this illusion? What do you need to see with the spy investigating card? What do you need to see? Lessons of Saturn, recharge, retreat. I keep feeling like someone needs to see that they can't repeat a pattern. They can't repeat the same cycle. I'm not sure if it's you or this masculine person because it almost feels like yes, this person comes in and makes this offer, but are you supposed to take it? You know, Spirit is saying this is your energetic match, but is this the right time? Is this person ready? Because you might take this offer and you might unwillingly, unbeknownst to you, go back into the same old bullshit cycle. Maybe you may need to cut this person off. I'm not sure. I do see that someone needs to cut someone off. I'm just not sure if it's saying that the masculine's the one doing it finally once and for all, or is this you cutting this masculine off and saying no. I'm sorry, I can't keep doing this with you. I'm glad you've now finally seen my worth, but it's too late. You know what I mean? I'm glad you now finally see, but it may just be too late for this. Let's see. Let me ask again. What do you advise the feminine to do? So I definitely see someone coming in. Something's faded here. There's a faded completion. I see someone moving out of a home or wanting to move in with you or just wanting to make some sort of change or travel towards you, build a relationship with you, want to move, and but they could be wanting to move very quickly, and this could be why you're being warned to not move too quick with this person. Okay, because I do feel like someone's going to want to rush you, move very quick with you. What does the feminine need to know? There's a completion. That's what you need to know. There's a completion of a cycle. We have a true love. Says someone was not expressing how they truly feel. Okay, so what is this completion about? What is this completion about? Please make that clear. It's something unexpected. There could have been a tower. So there's a completion and it was very unexpected, or this completion is creating this unexpected energy. And what is this unexpected energy about? Guilt. Yeah, so someone could be unexpectedly coming in and wanting to apologize because they feel guilty. And that could be why we have these cards. I'm so sick of those cards. I'm really am. Okay. Someone feels guilty because of the way they treated you. Clarified completion. Yeah, we have outlook. Someone's completing an old outlook, an old belief. Someone's ending this fear of failure. I really feel like clarify completion, please. Clarify the completion card. Okay, see, yeah, someone is ending this cycle of limitations or fear. Hey, Project Witch Tarot, what's up? And this was because the universe or spirit guides are intervening with this faded energy with the star. So it looks like that there is an ending of this cycle of being afraid, of limitations. Whatever was blocking something from happening, that's coming to an end. So it looks like a block is being removed here. And it's because someone's changing their outlook and it's with the help of their spirit guides. I feel like spirit is wanting you to forgive something, forgive someone, show compassion to a situation because there's stability trying to come in for you. And again, like I said, spirit is wanting you to get in this energy of getting into the flow. There is a faded situation that's going to clear confusion up when it comes to a twin flame true love connection. And it could be with a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. But I did see strong fire. I do see justice and an epiphany, a breakthrough. And like I said, this person, see, and then this is going to trigger this unexpected situation, which is surprise. Hey, this is a big surprise. This is a big unexpected change. Someone is realizing that they need to do something, and it looks like they're moving out, ending a relationship, or moving towards something they really want to do. And it has to do with building a foundation. Somebody is being guided. So we have true love. I'm going to clarify real estate. Clarify the real estate card. Twin flames. Yeah, this is about a foundation. This is about building something. There could have been a betrayal because somebody was didn't commit to you. They didn't move in with you, or they didn't invest with you, or they invested somewhere else. Clarify true love. Yeah, there's been a stalemate with a true love connection. And it's because both people needed to learn self-love. Um, and then I have a commitment contract. Yeah, it looks like whoever you're connecting to was afraid of commitment or having a hard time coming out of another commitment. So, what's this unexpected situation that's going to take place? And something toxic or some sort of toxic pattern is what's coming to an end. Someone's breaking free of the from the chains of limitation, and these limitations are fears. Fears to do what? To come in and apologize. Someone is finally overcoming that fear or is in the process of overcoming. They're going through some sort of healing, or they went through some sort of healing, or they have to become single. And then here they are wanting to take this leap of faith. And then guilt. What is this guilt energy? Yeah, because this person was guarded or very resisting. It looks like someone's coming in to offer you something. And it's a stability that you're being offered. I see water. That's the Ace of Cups. This is love. I see air here. It's just Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some of you guys. Um, and we have fire. Okay. And then we have someone waking up from some sort of illusion because some sort of information is being leaked or something is being revealed. Um, air and a fire sign. We have renewal, spark, summer, black. Okay. Let me see what this air and fire is about. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. It's like cutting off one thing to start something new. Air. What's this air energy? Yeah, someone's walking away from a one-sided relationship. It was an obstacle. They've retreated from that person. And clarify fire. This is the new beginning. So that's the clarity. We have feminine. Soul imprint, unresolved wounds. Karmic patterns and inheritances are affecting this situation. I feel like you're still wounded by this fire sign, or wounded, or this was about you clearing a wound so that you can move into a new phase. Clarify fire, addictions, and lessons of Pluto. So someone had to overcome addictions, and someone had to come out of this energy of control. All right, so yeah, and they had to come out of denial. So this is what's happening. Why? Yeah, they had to come out of denial about another woman. Divine timing. So are they out of this denial? Do they see the truth? Is this person, let me use a different deck. Do this person now see the truth now? Twin flame. Well, they're realizing something about the twin flame union. Yeah. Whatever this realization is giving them the strength and empowerment to come in to do what? What are they're coming in to do? Well, they're having a breakthrough. They're having an epiphany about how they were self-sabotaging themselves or this relationship. They could be seeing your worth and value now. They now want to come in with commitment. They have awakened or they're awakening about another commitment. They're completing a cycle. It just so it's telling me that someone is ending another relationship. That's what it's saying. That somebody is ending a relationship with a woman because they have a one-sided relationship with a woman. They're releasing that. They're cutting the cord. Okay. What does this mean for the feminine watching this video? What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is water. Ace of Cups, a new beginning. Could be dealing with a water sign, and this is about healing, letting go of these wounds, healing your broken heart. There's a transformation taking place. So, what does this mean for the feminine? Is there something coming in? We have guilt, letting go of self sabotaging beliefs as well. Feminine has to let go of self sabotaging beliefs that have been triggered by wounds. Yeah, and you have wish fulfillment coming in. And yeah, so we have regrets, guilt, a masculine coming in feeling guilty and regretful. You so this is wish fulfillment for you because this masculine is having this ending with another woman or ending a toxic connection, even if he's not with that other woman. But whatever that completion is a wish fulfillment for you. Because what this means is this masculine, now that he's free of that obstacle, he can come in and or he can make this a decision finally. He wants to go after what he really wants, and what he really wants is a renewal, or he's ending it with a yeah, he's coming in with an offer. The problem is that he was always afraid of being rejected, or fearing facing you because he may have rejected you. He needs to reject passionate connections, and he needs to adopt a new value system when it comes to stability, loyalty, and commitment. So, like, if you were dealing with somebody that was only just offering you sex and never settling, I mean, never settling down and committing and talking about the future, there's a big change. This person might now want something more than just sex. See, they want to build a foundation. I can't make this shit up. They want to build now. They want to build a foundation. They don't want to just have sex with you. They want to build something with you. So they're right now, you guys are in separation, or they're having a separation in the autumn season with some sort of um, union that was bringing out their shadow self. That's the tower. The tower's breaking that down, and the universe is saying we're coming in and helping this person um, now follow their intuition, trusting in the unknown, and coming in and healing this connection with you. And this triggers a reunion for you, collective. Yeah, lessons of Uranus. Somebody had to free themselves and take a chance. They have to come out of some sort of shackle holding them back. We have new love, new phase in love. This just means that there's something new coming in. And yeah, some of you guys, somebody wants a commitment this time around, or maybe you're leaving somebody else behind. Even with this, even if with this realization, maybe the realization is you. Maybe you say to yourself, no, no. I, maybe this message for some of you guys is don't take this person back. But whatever the case is, there is a new beginning. This means there's a new phase in love or a new cycle, and you're meeting someone or reconnecting with someone that you will have commitment with, or you will be building towards that. Someone says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. What's this new love? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I hope you could forgive me. Some of you guys, you're going to need to let go of somebody because this person may be leaving. a situation with you or somebody else, and they're going towards a new love, and that's okay because that could be what they're meant to do. They're meant to be with somebody else, So this is about what's meant to be. Okay, what's meant to be. I really regret lying to you. Somebody may now get the lesson for somebody, you guys, could be seeing you with somebody else. The lesson for somebody is to see you in a commitment, happy, stable, married, having a family with somebody else. That could be somebody's karma, right? Can you imagine someone treated you like shit, rejected you, chose somebody over you, and they end up getting rejected, treated like shit, just like how they treated you. And now they want to come back, and when they come back, they see you happy and unavailable and flourishing. That's the worst pain ever, because that person has to live with the fact that they lost true love, right? That would be like the worst punishment, but the most just punishment, right? Well, for somebody that kept taking you for granted, the worst punishment for them is to finally see you move on, and finally have the happiness you deserve, the happiness that they couldn't give to you. I'm taking orders this morning, so if you're interested and you want a reading or an update, I got you is $25 per question. I decided to come on in the morning because I'm not sure if I'm going to be on tonight, just because the full moon kind of affects my energy, physically, emotionally. And if you are in tune with the moon cycles, you already know what I'm talking about if you're a woman. So I don't know how I'm going to be feeling later. I might not be up, I might not be feeling up to coming on live. I might need to rest. So I figured let me just do it now while I still have some energy. I have to work a little bit today. I know my schedule's 7 to 3, so I'll be working up until 3 p.m. if I feel physically able to, and then I'll rest for the rest of the day. So depending on how I feel later tonight, I may or may not go live. Okay. Hey, Hagar. Okay, Project Which Order reading. Thank you for letting me know. I'm looking right now. Thank you, Free. Oh, M Dominique. Okay, so we have two orders. Hold on. Let me let me clear the energy. Thank you. I'm still taking people, and remember, like I said, the site. I'm in sync with the moon cycles. So, honey, when Auntie Flo Auntie Flo takes over. I'm gonna try, my best. I have some really good lives, and I'm gonna be making some new cards. You know how I have those white cards. I'm gonna get me some better stock cards, and I'm gonna be making some new cards so that I can do some channel messages today. Um, you guys, and also I want to thank the people that have donated to the channel recently. Thank you guys. I just really want to reiterate my appreciation and gratitude, and how much your donations have helped me, especially this month. This month was, I didn't expect to have to deal with COVID-19 in my own home, but I did, it was fine. We were able to really overcome that challenge. Thankfully, I remained healthy, and my son's now healthy and back to normal, working and everything. So, for the people that sent me well wishes, encouragement, and just send out positive energy towards me, thank you so much. Any little bit helps. So, if you want to donate, I am accepting donations through PayPal or Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, I prefer Cash App, but if you don't have Cash App, PayPal's fine. And if you already made a donation, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was very helpful. I'm still trying to work as much as I can with everything, and still being patient and overcoming these little obstacles that I do have to face all the time. I'm praying and hoping that this new cycle, this new beginning coming in, is going to bring in more stability, balance, because things just have been changing in the last few months, and I was expecting that just based on the energies and the transits. But it's being a single mom and stuff, and being a business owner. It's a lot. It's very overwhelming, but I'm doing my best. I got most of the readings out. I got some, new ideas lining up for you guys. I've been starting doing more messages in the mornings, and I'm going to go back to recording on my soul therapy channel. I can't wait. I know you guys asked me to do the candle ritual. I did not forget. I am going to do that. I'm going to squeeze that in because that's important to me that I keep my word. I know I've been saying I'm going to do things and haven't been able to get around to doing them, but I am going to do that demonstration on how I dress my candle. I'm using a white candle. It's a universal color for the full moon. Typically, white and black would be, and silver would be appropriate. But you do your own research. Remember, I'm only going to tell you what I do. I don't believe in any set ways to do things. I think that people were taught to do things. Um, things been passed down, but you can always create your own rituals. So I use my own methods for cleansing my candles and dressing them and programming them to do what I need them to do. So for the full moon, it's just about releasing negative energy. It's just about inviting positive energy in. That's going to be my goal. And I always cleanse every full moon. I'm going to clean up. I mean, I swept, but I'm going to go in and do like a deeper cleaning and cleanse my home. I always mop my floors with ammonia just to cleanse my home. Especially when I do, you do this type of work when you deal with energies and you're reading for people, you need to constantly cleanse. I'm gonna try to get that done today. I have no choice. I have to do that. I always do that with full moons. I like my house to be very clean. I like to kind of make sure the vibration is high because if I'm going to be doing work, I need to make sure the vibration around me is as high as possible so that I can get the best results. So I'll talk about that in that video. I'm gonna probably after this record that. I need to do I'm sorry, Scorpio and Sagittarius and Capricorn. I apologize. And that would end my zodiac general messages. I do need to get those out. I'm going to be working to get those out too. I'll probably try to do Aquarius real quick and then prepare to do that video for the candle. And I said that I might post that video on my other channel because my other channel is I want that channel to be set up different than this channel. This channel is going to be mostly tarot readings, and I want my soul therapy channel to be like a more one-on-one, personal, um, conversation, information, guidance type of channel. I'm really trying to grow my brand. I'm really trying to actually rebrand a little bit and grow my following. Just because I really been trying to manifest changes, and part of the changes are going to require me to step out of my comfort zone in order for me to level up financially. I'm just going to have to do some things differently. I've been doing this for 3+ years, and it's been very eventful, very healing, therapeutic. It's been challenging as well, and I've been really working to see more growth. And growth's been coming, but it's been coming in very slow. And out with all things, patience is needed. My growth is not going to look like somebody else's growth. So I had to learn that just because I see other people's channels growing faster than mine, it didn't mean that mine wasn't growing. It was just growing at the pace that it needed to grow. And for whatever reason, the universe has its plans for me. So I had to learn patience. But I'm also learning to adapt and to do things differently. Um, Even without the numbers, I still was doing good financially. And even in my slowest months, I still come out doing great. Because as a person that doesn't have a husband, or as a person that is self-employed, I think that I'm still doing really good because I'm still able to meet all my needs, make sure, everything gets taken care of. So I'm grateful for that, but I do want to see change. I do want to see growth. I want to move, I want to change my surroundings and environment. And with that being said, I have to put in the work to make the changes so that I can see the things that I want manifest. Okay. So, anyways, I digress. So let's get started. Um, soul retrievals. No, I don't offer that right now. Um, I can help people with that. It's not a service that I offer right now, but it is something that I'm going to be transitioning into. That's going back to my soul therapy channel. That channel is based off of that. But if you've been paying attention to my channel, it is about soul retrieval. Like finding the magnificence in you is about um, calling all the broken pieces back and becoming whole again. The whole concept of retrieval based off of the light worker, um, you know, uh, very watered down version of it. I want to say there's different versions or interpretations of what soul retrieval is. So you have people, that do long distance um, healings and stuff like that, and they may help you to retrieve certain things, revoke certain contracts. All of that requires a lot of initiation and a lot of experience. So just be, I don't offer these services until because I operate from a space where I do things ethically and transparently and very with integrity. So I'm not going to offer a service unless I fully um, explain my perception, my views, and kind of build you guys up to that, so that you guys know exactly how that process works. Because my whole philosophy is that I teach you how to heal yourself. You know, I just give you the tools. I personally, I'm not going to be the person doing the work for you. I help to facilitate and get you the information you need, or to open your eyes to your own power to be able to do things on your own. So that's my philosophy. So, but that's going back to my whole soul therapy. That's what I'm trying to grow. That's the baby that I'm trying to grow into something that is going to make an impact and help people so they can retrieve parts of their fragmented soul. You got to understand things first before, or at least that's my goal. I want you guys to understand what comes with certain services or certain modalities before I offer them. You got to understand the imprints first. You got to understand how trauma can affect you first. You have to have an understanding, um, right? It's just like you get somebody gives you a box, gives you something, and it's in pieces, and you got to look at the pieces and you got to figure out how to put them back together. And if you don't have a manual, that's going to be very hard, right? So think of me as the person that has the manual. So that's why that's the way I operate. So um, yeah, I only use Cash App. And I already, just to reiterate for the people that didn't hear before, I only do Cash Apps for donations. If you want to book a reading, that has to be done through my website. And just to kind of clarify that, like I said, when you're running a business, Cash App is just not a form of payment that you should accept. Why? Because what happens is when it comes down to showing proof of revenue and being able to pay taxes, it makes things very difficult. I use a website that I'm able to track all my sales, my transactions on, where I'm able to show this is the amount of money that came in. This is what I'm, this is so that when I do my paperwork, I don't have any issues. And Cash App doesn't give you the tools. And if something happens, I can't protect my money or myself with Cash App. If let's just say someone wanted to dispute, or maybe someone made a fraudulent transaction, I can't get that money back with Cash App. You don't talk to anybody with Cash App. So I don't use that app for business related matters. I use a business PayPal account, and I have my website tied to my bank account for my business. So Cash App is only used to uh, pay to do donations if you want to. You don't have to. Donations are always, free will. My website lets me do analytics. My website lets me connect to Google tools, SEO management, marketing, stuff like that. So I have lots of tools that allow me to use the information I collect with my website to build my business and also to manage my money in an efficient way. And I can't do that with Cash App. Okay. So, no, I don't accept Cash App. Um, and if you pay me through Cash App, um, and if you're somebody I've said this to before, then that's going to be a problem. And that's just for new people coming in if you don't know. So if you hear me say, don't send me money through Cash App for reading, don't do it. Send it through my website, okay? Because then I could see who bought what. I could see what someone bought. Someone calls me up and says, "Hey, I ordered a reading from you, or this is on September, whatever, on April something. There was a double charge. I now can have something to reference back to. I could go to my website and I could look up that charge. Cash App, you could look at your transactions, but you don't really have any tools to search. I have to kind of go through different multiple transactions. So I just don't want to use Cash App. Um, okay. So that's why I have to tell Uncle Sam how I'm legitimately making my money because I'm self employed. I have to pay taxes. So, um, but donations are appreciated no matter how small, no matter how big. Thank you for the people once again who donated. So let me go ahead and clear the energy so I can get started. Please like the chat. Thank you for your understanding, everyone. Yeah, I do dream interpretation. That's something I offer on my website. So if you're interested, though, that's listed under my list of services. Thank you so much for your questions. I'm happy to answer questions. Don't feel scared to ask. If you have a question, you can ask. I'm just going to just reiterate just for people just coming in. No problem, Hagar. Whenever you go, remember it's not required. It's appreciated that you guys come in and listen to me. I love that. But don't ever feel like you have to. If you have to work, if you have other things to do, you could always like the chat and then come back and listen to it. Because sometimes I don't leave those up on the channel. So if you want to go back and listen, just like the chat so that you could go back and find it. Because I'm going to take it down. But outside of that, we all ready? Okay. Project Witch Tarot, are you here? I'm ready for you, baby. Sorry for all the talking, but this is my channel, so I'm gonna talk as long as I need to talk. I remember somebody was telling me that I was going on and on. Oh, I still remember that. Not that I hold resentment. It just shows you how disrespectful people are. And I'm just one of those people in this time in my evolution, I don't tolerate disrespect. One thing I won't tolerate is someone disrespecting me because I know my worth and I know my value. I know that what I have to offer is of value. Okay, no matter how small, there is always a big impact being made on my gifts. I give a lot. I overgive to people. I've had sessions with people that exceeded what they paid for. I've had people that they've done readings for, and I've exceeded and gave more. With no expectation in return. I always give people a choice. So that's why I take what I do very seriously, and that's why I make sure my boundaries are very clear on what because I know my value. I know that what I came to do here and what I do is for the greater good, and I take that with great pride, and I'm also aware of the responsibility that I have. Okay, so it's very important to me. Is Project Witch here? Okay, great. Okay, Project Witch. Somebody in the chat, make sure she's here. Sometimes it's delayed. So from my end, and people don't know how hard it is when you're self-employed. When you're the CEO and the employee, you got to put in all the hours. When I tell people I work 7 days a week, they're like, "Really?" Yeah, for the most part, I do. Yesterday, I took a real break. Like I barely touched my computer yesterday. I had to check emails, of course, because I don't have my phone on yet. I have a device. Okay, if you're wondering, I have acquired a device. I just have one more hurdle. It had to get fixed. I found a used phone, um, but that phone needed to be repaired. So I do have a device now. I just have to get over one more hurdle in getting that device unlocked, and getting the funds to get it online and getting my information transferred on. Okay, so that's just the only obstacle. But outside of that, God has blessed me with a device. Just got one more hurdle, and it's just that it's so close to the end of the month, and your girl got to make sure that I could cover almost. My expenses are high. I live in a very expensive state, and I have a lot that I have to take care of. So I got to come up with a lot of money every month. Okay, a lot of money has to go out to cover all the expenses I have, and I make sure that all my expenses are everything that I need. I don't have anything just that I don't need. Everything that I'm paying for is things that I have to pay for. Um, so I'm still waiting. Where's Miss Witch, Project Witch? I hope she didn't get disconnected. Okay, she's probably just delayed. Dominique, are you ready? So let me do Dominique, and then Project Witch. Hopefully she'll come right back in. I just want to make sure I don't miss her. She's paid. All right. So far, two people on the list. If you would like to have a question to answer, I'm here to answer your question. Uh, what did I say? Did I cover everything? Okay, so I was supposed to be doing a newsletter for September, but the newsletter for October will be coming out because I want to kind of highlight what I offer, my services, changes, new exciting news. Really want to get started on that. You book? Okay, Livy. Thank you, baby. All right, so add okay, so here's the list: Dominique, Project Witch Tarot, and Livy. Okay, good question, Dominique. Very good question. It's a good time to ask about the full moon if you're interested because it's the full moon. So good question. We're gonna use moonology. Okay, so please don't forget to repost the list. Livy's on the list. Thank you, Livy. Livy's a beautiful soul. I love when I get to actually see my clients in person. Sometimes I don't get to see you guys and what you guys look like if you don't follow me on Instagram. But when I do get to see you guys, it's really a great experience. That's why I do the Zoom interactive um, sessions. Okay. All right, Dominique, what is the full moon bringing in for me in love? I'm just refreshing. Okay. Be careful while you're driving. Okay, I'm just refreshing the energy because I had set it for Project Witch, but since she didn't come back in, I'll just clear it and set it for Dominique instead, and then we'll do. If she comes in, we'll do her next. If not, I'll do Livy next, and then hopefully she comes in by the time I'm done with Livy's message. All right, so clear the energies. Connect me to Dominique for highest and holiest good. This one wants to say something to me, so I'm just going to ignore. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. I'm just going to acknowledge it, and this one does too. So we have an air sign or somebody speaking their truth coming in. For you, Dom, we have the star in reverse. I pulled it in the reverse. I also have okay, so it's upright. Star, the King of Swords. We have Cancer at the bottom and the Emperor. So I feel like someone's going, there's some sort of faded communication that's about to take place. I don't know. Something about this communication is going to really put you in your feels, or and maybe this masculine is in their feelings or their. I'm saying feels, but I really mean like it's an analytical process where someone is still kind of letting their thoughts kind of impose limitations on them. Maybe you may be having some self-limiting beliefs when it comes to this masculine. I feel like there's a need to take control and overcome self-imposed limitations. You know, if we were just to look at these major arcanas, when you have four, so we have a major um, event, and when I say major, it may not be like a big explosion, but whatever this communication event is, it is impactful, meaning that it is going to make a big, huge difference or cause some sort of change in your life that is going to really shape your future. This is about commitment with the Hierophant, and this is about being very patient here. Um, okay, because I have the Seven of Swords or some sort of something needs to be revealed or someone needs to stop avoiding something. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So Seven of Swords don't like that energy very much. But let's see. What is the moon bringing in for Dominique? What information does she need to know for this full moon? We have the Chariot, the Emperor. We have a man. We have a man here. We also have this this is typically Aries, Taurus, and we have air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But it doesn't mean that this is their signs. It could mean that this man has to kind of take back control and get unstuck. Okay, or and whatever is making him stuck is whatever he's thinking about. Okay, or he may be stuck because maybe he hasn't completely detached from something. Connect me to Dominique with this message. It says the energies are gaining momentum, and it says your commitment is being tested. And I definitely see this as about a commitment. Your commitment is being tested, and it usually means what you're committed to. And it says don't let pride get in your way. There could be this very prideful energy that could be blocking this. It could be the person of another person that's prideful, because the emperor could be very prideful, very rigid. The energy is gaining momentum, kind of feels like a tower for me. It's the waxing moon, but it really does feel like a tower for me. Um, when is the waxing moon? New moon. Okay, waxing moon is about not giving up. Says the situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self help classics, everything will be okay in the end. Okay, if it's not okay, it's not the end. So this is not the end of a story for you with this masculine energy. It says, but the waxing crescent moon, this is not a waxing crescent moon, sorry. My bad. This is not a waxing crescent. This is just a waxing. So I have to fix that because I don't want to give you the wrong interpretation. I did see wax. There it is. Hold on. My bad. Let me start over. Okay. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work. So you want commitment for sure. That's the reality that you've been dreaming of. You want commitment. It says it will take some work, but you're not quite there. It says this is a time of energies rising up, emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make a courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goal. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. And attuned to the moon message says, I know that I'm heading in the right direction. And it says additional meanings. The situation is full of potential. Your dreams can come true. More effort is required. Are you willing to give more effort? And it says review your goals. Are you still committed to the same thing? This is about you trying to figure out if somebody's still committed. Is someone still wanting to commit? Is someone wanting to work on a situation with you? I think that you want clarity, you want answers, And I think that what this is saying is that there is somebody that is about to come in and give you this clarity, or at least you're going to get clarity, whether they give it to you or not. Okay. It feels like um, you want to know what's going to happen. You want to know. And I think that this wanting to know may be kind of putting you in this state of overthinking. I feel like there's this calmness though, because I do see the temperance energy. There's a calmness about it, but you're still, I think you're still thinking. Okay, you're realizing that at some point you can't avoid, there's something can't be avoided. Okay, or this is your this masculine realizing like at some point I can't keep avoiding. I have to, I have to do something, right? It says keep moving forwards. It says the teaching. The waxing cycle is a period of a lunar cycle from new moon to full moon. And during this time, the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounded every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time. So we're coming out of a waxing moon and we're actually in the full moon. After the full moon, so we have this is about moon phases. So the waxing moon is the new moon between the new moon and the full moon. So we just left the waxing period. So there is something gaining momentum. So it's going to hit its peak today. Wow. It says this is a very empowering time, and this is a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans to act on them, no matter when you actually pull this card. Somebody's about to act on some sort of plan. What is this person going to do? It feels like it's speaking up, and someone has to come out of pride and ego. Yeah, it's about a commitment. It's about building a house and a home. Okay, right? You know, things were unclear for a period, and I think that that's why I said that you kind of want to know. Bottom of the deck it says caution. It says use caution. See, you're cautious, or maybe somebody you're connecting to. Someone here is reconsidering a decision. You may be the one reconsidering a decision. It says use kind of caution when making financial decisions. Um, and then I see that someone needs to relinquish control or be more flexible. Someone wants to, something needs to be balanced out. There needs to be some sort of fairness, balance. So it looks like someone's thinking about commitment for sure. Someone feels very guilty for being deceptive. Okay, so they're learning the lessons of Neptune because of this, and it is a masculine. I picked it up. I picked that up correctly because we do have, and this is why I don't be on the channel talking about that. There's no gender. There is gender. That's why cards have people on them. If you don't want to read genders, you should use cards that don't have people. I mean, it's okay to say that you're reading the energy of the card, right? Because sometimes the emperor can come out to describe a woman, but usually when we're talking about relationships, or if relationships come up in your reading, it's important to see the people court cards who you're dealing with. So we definitely are dealing with the masculine who was unclear, who wasn't sure, but wants to maybe reconsider some sort of decision, maybe letting pride get in their way. What you need to know is that someone still needed to awaken their heart in this situation. Someone still needed to um, have hope and faith that this situation can be healed. And I think that that's what's coming in. Um, you know, an opportunity to put in the work. And there is an ending of a tough cycle, and someone is being bold and brave. So it looks like you may be getting communications as balance spirituality and practicality. What do you want? And how can you accomplish that? Can you accomplish it with this masculine here that may be showing up in this deceptive energy? You may find out soon. You know, he may communicate with you, and you may need to reconsider whether you can deal with this person or not. Spirit says that an ending of a tough cycle is coming in. You do have help. You need to be open to the assistance from your spirit guys. Really trust in the unknown. Don't rely just on your thoughts, but really rely on your intuition, because sometimes your thoughts can be very deceptive. Use discernment because you may have someone that may not be completely honest and transparent with you. Um, okay. And also, we have attraction Mars hot. Let's clarify this energy. This could be about anger, because I want y'all to see why I'm saying let's clarify. I need y'all to see the difference in energies. We have hot and we have cold. So Spirit is saying there's this energy, someone being very hot and very cold. Okay, it's very important that you recognize this. This could be you, Dominique, or this could be someone you're connected to. Have you been very hot and cold in your decisions and your thought process? Are you constantly reconsidering whether you want something or not, or are you connecting with someone like this? Spirit says it's these thoughts that are hot and cold. Someone commitment, they want to go after what they really want, but then there's something that makes this person completely reconsider. Okay, so it's like hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. And Spirit says it's thoughts. It could be this masculine, okay, but it could be you as well. Like, so there, this is a time for clarity. This is a time for you to really open your heart to what it is that you want. And you need to make sure that if this is what you want, what are the things you can do to heal this situation? How can you put in the work, or how you both can put in the work to balance this situation out? So we definitely have karmic justice coming in, balance coming in. Our situation is going to be balanced out. If there was a timeout, the timeout is coming to an end because someone's having an awakening to what makes them happy versus what doesn't make them happy. I believe that this is you having this awakening during this full moon phase. um, Divine intervention. Yeah, the universe is intervening. So if there was a stalemate, there's going to be a new beginning. Okay, so if someone wasn't doing anything, taking any action, if you weren't talking, that's coming to an end. I feel like you have communication coming in to you soon. Um, if there was a lot of avoidance, I think that avoidance is coming to an end. Um, it's not specifying this person. I want to say it could be um, an Aries, but it doesn't have to be. I'll ask real quick. Who should she be expecting? Who's coming towards Dominique? Can you show me the sign of the person coming towards Dominique? There's a rebirth of a commitment coming in, some truth coming in to Dominique. Okay, seeing something from a different perspective. So there is someone recommitting or wanting to strengthen a foundation. In the autumn, we have higher awareness to investment, putting in the work, and then we have some sort of truth about a past life soulmate, rejection, self care. What's this? What's this truth? Reveal it to us. What is she finding out? Triggers, divine time. Why someone hasn't been able to commit, um, you're going to be finding out. And then you have an opportunity to forgive this person and reconcile. Um, they're not telling me who, Dominique. So it could be someone you connected to in the past or recently. You know for sure that you're dealing with we both know that you're dealing with a Cancer, but they're not making it clear um, who this masculine might be. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands. I see you being tired of waiting though. Four of Wands. Whatever this is that you don't know, you're going to know soon because you got the Four of Wands. Um, I see you. I don't know. I see you being very guarded. I feel like this communication comes in, but I see you like, I don't know. You're reconsidering. You're definitely reconsidering whatever this communication is about. You're thinking about it, but you're very guarded. You're very guarded, and you're probably telling somebody you need time to think about it, and that's good. I think that that's the best course of action, to take your time and not to rush into making a decision. Really taking your time, because you're wanting to make sure that someone is telling the truth. All right, so let me give you a final message and then we'll move on to the next person. Yeah, so something unexpected is taking place soon. And like I said, whatever this is going to really impact you. Final full moon message for Dominique with this unexpected storm coming in. Final full message. Ooh, believe in the impossible. You're very close to achieving your goals. Okay, that's beautiful. So that's your final message. It says, have faith in your dreams. So whatever it is that you want, you can have. Okay, but you need to surrender to the divine and let the divine work, you know, Let this work play out the way it's meant to play out. Don't force anything. Okay. You got some truth coming in. You have some truth, some clarity. It looks like there's a masculine that you're going to be having to make a decision about, or there is going to be a decision um, presented to you. And it's in regards to a masculine, it's in regards to commitment. Whether you are willing to commit, are you still committed to a situation? Are you still wanting to put in the work or not? Okay. And that's going to be see her. So, Livy, I'm ready for you. Clear the energies, connect me to Livy. Clear the energies, connect me to Livy. Dominic, did you receive your message? And please, you guys, like the chat. I only have one like. I don't know if you guys are typing and I just can't see. Sometimes that happens. I'm ready for you, Livy, when you're ready, okay? I gotta go to my PayPal. I have to make a refund. Oh, forgot. Okay, you ready? All right. Make sure your question is specific, Mother. All right, clear the energies. I think Dominic is driving. That's why she didn't respond. I just want to make sure. She probably go back and watch it if anything. What's today? Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. Clear, accurate messages. Livy has a question about her current husband. She wants to know if he's regretful for what he has caused. I think we talked about that a little bit, and we talked about the possibility of maybe coming back together. I know that you are in the process of an ending, but definitely want to see if there's any regret. Because I did see that there was an indication that there could be an attempt to maybe come back after learning some sort of lesson. But we'll see what Spirit wants to say about your hubby. Okay. I left before you could leave me. So there was a lot of blame. I crossed the line. We need to let each other go. I feel you even though we are apart. It was my fault, but I blame you. And I remember the details of that day. Yeah. So there was something really big, something that was said, something that happened, and he's now remembering it. It's something that he thinks about. There was this abandonment problem in this relationship. I think both of you guys had some sort of abandonment issue, and there was a lot of sabotaging in this relationship. And at some point, um, you guys came to a conclusion, or he came to the conclusion that he needed to exit the relationship. But in your absence, okay, in this disconnect, I do think that he thinks about you, even though you guys are not together. Do you feel any regret? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah. So what you don't know is it was difficult for him. He may have been in his pride and ego, and he could have been acting very harshly towards you, maybe pointing the blame at you, but now having a realization that he crossed the line. Okay, he crossed the line. Let me get. I feel you, even though we are apart. I feel like that's the regretful energy. Yeah, see, I wish I could take back my words. he is regretting because he's wishing that he could take back what he did. Now he's realizing that he should have gave you unconditional love, or this is what he's eventually going to realize. If he's not in the regret energy now, he will definitely be in the regret energy because sometimes we don't see what we have until it's gone, Livy, and that could be the lesson here. Yeah, there was a stalemate, and the universe had to intervene. With a lesson of Pluto, there was too much possessiveness in this relationship, so he could have been very controlling, or there could have been that suspicion or abandonment, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. It could have caused a lot of triggers. He There will be a reconciliation or attempt of a reconciliation with divine intervention. Show me any regret. Yeah. Yes. So yes, he will. I'm saying he will because I feel like right now he is in his ego. I feel like eventually there is a big, huge realization. I feel like deep down he didn't want the relationship to end. Um, but I think that the ego got the best of him. I did predict that you would have a reconciliation with two people, but I didn't have a chance to tell you how that was going to play out because the live was disconnected. Okay, so all I could reveal to you was that there was a reconciliation, and I mentioned one possible reconciliation with your ex or soon to be ex husband. I don't know if that's going to be fully finalized, and I talked about how he's holding on to the divorce and not completely finalizing because of different reasons. But I do feel like there is going to be an attempt of a reconciliation. You'll have an opportunity, and that's up to you. Um, so that is coming up. And then there's a twin flame reconciliation. Now, the clarity between who's the twin or what the twin flame is, I'll leave that up to your own interpretation. But based off of my, um, my experience with reading and seeing this twin flame energy come up, I feel like it's about being energetically aligned. Okay. And do I feel like you and your husband was energetically aligned when you guys were interacting? No. I think that you both serve as catalysts to each other to be able to kind of see the things that need to be changed in your own behavior patterns, right? So the answers you need are coming. All right. That's what Spirit is saying. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, all of us. And this is about your faith when I say commitment. And even the commitment you're in, even the marriage is being tested. But I mean, you are at your wits end, right? You're at what you thought was the end of the road. But Spirit says we have another idea. Um, your dreams need a practical plan. What is it that you truly want? What do you want to be fulfilled? Like what's your wish? What do you wish? So we have a time for healing. Don't let pride get in your way. Um, what do you really want? I think that that's what this full moon is going to be bringing in. I need for you to really think about what it is you really want. Do you believe in romance? Do you believe that you can have something better? Yeah, you can, but you got to believe that, my love. You know, your life, your love relationships can look like what you want it to look like, but there needs to be um, a little bit of that inspiration, that still that um, not that hopeless romantic, but still that um, still having this belief that love exists, right? Because sometimes we'll get to a point in our journey where we don't believe in love anymore, or we're just too afraid to invest in anybody because we're afraid we can get hurt. But Spirit is saying that your dreams need a practical plan card is about being really realistic. I had read that off in the full moon message. I don't know if you were in that message. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I just want to reference the book really quick. And it says sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need the combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the law of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, by expecting it, and welcoming it. Okay, but you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. So, so it's about what do you need to do? What type of changes you need to make to achieve your dreams? And you want to know if there's something better out there for you. Yeah, you're contemplating, is there something better? Okay, or maybe can you have a better situation in the future? And Spirit says that's what you're learning. You're learning. You're here with the teacher card. You've learned so much, and it's time to put what you've learned into action so that you can have a better um, outcome. Okay, we have destiny. Believe in your dreams and your passion and follow them. Whatever led you to this point in your life, it is to direct you to a higher purpose. So, with that completion, I do see that there is somebody coming in that's more of an energetic match, but I definitely see an opportunity for you and your husband to reconcile your differences when it comes to a legal matter, because I think that that's where you're at right now. So, yes, he does regret, or eventually will regret, because I didn't get the I regret lying to you card, but I do see that the guilt is there, or it will be there after. I think after having a major realization of what he lost, that guilt will be there. It says guilt, shame, and deep remorse over past actions and words are hindering this situation. And if he does feel extreme guilt, it can make it hard for him with that ego, that pride card coming out, to come and tell you that, oh, I fucked up. Because I think that he realizes that. And I don't think he wants to get a divorce. I just don't think that he has the guts to speak up and say to you, hey, I don't want a divorce anymore. I don't, I messed up. Or he's about to get this epiphany, but you may be done by that point. You may be completely done. Okay. So he wants you to know that he wish he would have treated you better. And now he wants to tell you that, or will want to tell you that. Will you give him another chance? It's up to you. Is it meant to be? Things have a funny way of playing out. Okay. We talked about that a little bit. So we have red flags, sacred sexuality. We have divine masculine addictions and reconciliation. Just because he wants another chance doesn't mean that you should take that leap, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't. You'll have an opportunity from this full moon until the new moon to figure out what it is that you truly want. Okay. So lots of revelations for you coming up. I hope that was helpful for you, Liv. Let me know if you need any clarity. But yeah, big, huge learning lesson for you. Big, huge learning lesson. Is Project Witch Tarot in the chat? Can somebody ask? Spirit says you what you don't see coming is success will find you. Don't let it says overcome your fear of success or failure. In relationships, you are not a failure. And it says, don't allow your fear to make you forget how your greatness. Remain positive and on track. It may require you to step out of your comfort zone. Come out of your comfort zone. Spirit says, use the law of attraction to attract the energy you want to attract, or be the energy you want to attract. Being prudent and no longer settling. Beautiful. You're becoming the leader that you um, were meant to be when it comes to taking control of your life. And there's a gift coming for you, my love. Beautiful. You got a gift coming. The universe about to bless you. You don't see this as a blessing now, but trust me, everything is happening exactly the way it's meant to. Don't try to force anything. Just accept everything, and know that things are going to get better. Okay, that should be your thought process. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Project Witch, you're next. Yesterday was intense. Honey, today, ugh, listen, Liv, today hold on to your horses. And I want to say this to everybody. Listen, this one's gonna be intense. This is the fire. This is the full moon in Pisces. Oh, think of it as completing something coming full circle from Aries all the way to Pisces. Trust and believe me. Um, this one's going to be very emotional. This particular moon. Yes, it is really going to be um intense. And I want you to be honest with your feelings. Feel what you feel. Don't push it down. Don't be in denial. If you want A reconciliation, stand in your truth. If you don't want one, stand in your truth. For anybody listening today, today's the day to be honest with how you feel. Time to break free of the illusions, time to pull back the veil. Because, baby, when I tell you, Spirit is going to make it very clear, crystal clear, trust me. And if something has to end, that's going to be made crystal clear to you. Okay. All right. So, and the full moon is going to impact us intensely for the first 3 days. And then I think this full moon is going to affect you for a couple of weeks. We are moving into, we have Mercury retrograde. We got so many planets in retrograde, just a lot of stuff happening. Um, Stay on the up and up, stay positive. Let's give Project Witch a couple of seconds. You haven't felt anything? All right, don't worry, you'll feel it. You'll feel it. I love that because that's when it hits you like a, oh, excuse me, that was a burp. Sorry. That's when it hits you like a ton of bricks. Let me get some water. So I love that because when it hits you, it's gonna hit you. You gotta, it's because spirit's gonna soften your heart. And sometimes your heart gotta be broken to soften it. Because when that heart is hard like a rock, or there's a shell around your heart, that's what those heartbreaks are about. Soften your heart. Your breakdown for your breakthrough is about softening. Okay, because when you're rigid, you're hard, you're immovable, unflexible. So sometimes spirit got to kind of mold you and make you pliable so that you can be able to be stretched to see how far you can go, beyond your limitations. So the spirit wants you to take, spirit's trying to push you out of this perception, and where you're kind of trapped in this bubble and you can't move past it, where you're, kind of stuck. So this is all about getting you unstuck. Trust me. That the feelings, the impact of this energy is going to be felt. Everybody. It's not gonna necessarily make everybody boo-hoo cry, but it's going to be felt. Trust me. Trust me. All right. I'm gonna give Project Witch a couple of more. Oh, so tired. Oh, I'm so sorry. I might have to email her. I have to give her some time because I don't know if she had to step out. I don't know what happened. She may be at work. She have not anticipated having to wait, but I'll message her and let her know uh, that she can redeem her reading another day, maybe later. I don't know yet if I'm coming on later. I hope to come on later. I got a lot of work to do. Um, hey, Leslie. Emotionally unavailable. I just saw you, Leslie. Oh, you're in your work at work. Let me tell you something. Um, oh, this bra's so tight. Let me tell you something, honey. Let me tell you something free. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know sometimes, being detached is easier, but I will tell you right now, you need to feel those emotions. I'm gonna tell you this, um, and this is like considered just like a secret, but a secret that's gonna help you pass the tests, right? Feel those emotions, okay? True. That's all I'm gonna say. Feel those emotions because if it's when you truly feel is when you truly can transform. You have to go through it. Everybody has to do. It's like Phoenix. It's like the Phoenix is a representation of the transmutation process. The Phoenix has to rise out of the ashes. And what does the ashes represent? It represents the death of her. A lot of times we don't go through the transformation because we don't want to experience the depth of something. We don't want to accept the endings or the which is associated with the pain. Um, you just have to allow yourself to feel. And if you don't know how to connect to your feelings, certain things that can help you to connect to your emotions and feelings is creativity. What it could be a creative outlet to really express your emotions. It's different from for different people. Some people like to write, people like to write stories, and people like to dance or just use their creativity to channel emotions. So you may need to do that. There may be something that will help you to channel, like maybe listening to music. That could be something that can help you. You got to ride that wave. Exactly. Yep. I don't know yet. Do you are I'm trying to I'm debating I'm trying to work throughout the day so that I could rest later. Um during the moon cycles I get very drained. Okay. 'Cause I'm in sync with the full moon. So when the full moon cycle comes, baby, your girl be in bed. Okay. She be in bed, and I'm hoping that I don't have a rough moon cycle. I got up real early. I had some fresh mint leaves. I like from the plant. I boiled mint, got my mint tea on deck. I made ginger tea. I got my teas on deck. Um, so I have my comfort food. Yesterday, I ate cheese puffs. I had candy and snacks, and I literally laid on the couch until this morning. I slept on the couch last because I was just watching movies or and going in and out of sleeping. Because I'm telling you, this moon cycle is already helping me to purge. If you have your cycles during the full moon, that means you're going to mostly doing a lot of purging. Some people have their moon cycles closer to the new moon or on the new moon, but I have mine during the full moon phase, and I do a lot of purging. And usually you tend to be heavier if you bleed during the full moon. So TMI. I love cheese, but you always like to laugh. She's like, not cheese puff, those grilled cheese. What you call those things? The ones that look like a little curve cheese. Yeah, that's the ones I like. I only eat those when I'm on my cycle. Um, I had a bag of those, child. I went to Dollar General and spent $5. I got me a box of microwave popcorn, the little cheap box, the little mini bags, and I got a big bag of the cheese doodles. I got some gummy candy, and then I got some Oreos, a little dollar pack of Oreos, and I had, you know, ginger ale. I drank ginger ale too. Anyways, so yeah, cheese curls. I call them cheese doodles. Yeah, but cheese curls. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Can you wash your hands? So, yeah, your girl was on the couch looking like a somebody's mama with my bonnet, and I'm probably going to end up on the couch later, but I got to get to work, so I'm going to go record Cheetos. Yay! There you go. I couldn't remember Cheetos. That's what I had. And Cheetos are not really good. She probably had to go to work. That's okay. I'll email her. It's no problem. I'll email her and she'll figure out what she wants to do. Yeah, Cheetos. That's what they're called. Thank you. Cheese doodles, Cheetos. See, when back in the day they were called cheese doodles. I think that's what Wise, the brand Wise calls them. Um, the Cheetos. Yeah, that's what I had. Not the little skinny ones. I don't like the skinny hard one. I like the big puffy ones. Oh, I was watching Tubi too. I watched the Hunger Games, Mockingjay 1 and 2. That's what I watched yesterday. I was so aggravated with her. I did not like that movie. I'm sorry. I wanted to love the movie. I couldn't get into it because of her stupid obsession with PETA. PETA, PETA. I kept yelling at the TV like, girl, you over here worried about, do you even care about everybody else? It seemed like you only care about PETA. So I watched the Hunger Game Mockingjay. I might go watch Hunger Games 1 and 2, depending on how I feel by the time I get up out of this chair. Yeah. So the blue bag is choose doodles. Peter, Peter. And then Peter tried to kill her in part 2. And I was like, yeah, that's what you get, dummy. I was like, yeah, dummy. Um, anyways, y'all, let me go. Because I don't see her. So let me go. So if y'all didn't see Mockingjay 1 and 2, it was okay. It was all right. I watched it. It wasn't my favorite movie. Um, but it was okay. So I'm about to go. I don't see Project Witch Tarot. So you guys stay tuned for probably going to be recording Sagittarius, and I'll try to do Capricorn, and then I'll work on the candle, the prepping the full moon candle. I'm going to do that as soon as possible so that I can get that video out so that you guys can watch it. You guys can do this within the next 3 days. You do need a 7-day white candle if you want to do it. You could do a 3-day, but I would suggest a 7-day, but you can use a 3-day candle. A white pillar candle. And I use the ones that are encased in glass because for me those are safer because it's gonna be lit. If you're someone that leaves your home and you don't want to leave candles lit while you're gone, then get a glass candle and then you can snuff it and then light it. But I don't do that. I let my candles burn. I keep them in a spot where they can't. There's nothing it could catch on fire. But so that's the candle I'm going to be using. So you're going to need that. You're going to need um, you could use herbs. But I will list the things that I use. If you don't have those, you don't have to have everything that I use. I actually have my own dressing powder that I made. So you're not gonna have that, of course, because I have homemade dressing powder. I have white and I have black one, and it depending on what I'm doing. So because we're doing releasing and positive vibrations, I'm probably just gonna use the white one. Um, and you're gonna need some herbs associated with the full moon. Um, you may need, if you want, you can use things associated with Piscean. I'm going to be using white quartz crystals. I'm going to be using olive oil, of course, Florida water for cleansing. I'm going to be using possibly, I want to say Bailey's. I don't know what herbs I have. I don't think I have rosemary or anything. I have fresh basil. So it's good to use fresh herbs that are for cleansing. So basil, vervain. Vervain is something that I'm going to use. If you don't have vervain, I have a plant outside. You can use other things. So I'll let you know. You could just keep it simple. Again, this is just about releasing, and then I'll tell you what you write on the glass, and then you light it, how to set your intentions, and then boom, you light it, and then you just let it do what it do. Okay, it's gonna be very simple. All right, bye, you guys. Have a wonderful day.